start at Old Trafford, where Brian Robson was at the centre of the action in the first half. Brilliant ball from the England skipper. Ruddock can't cut it out. Watch for some unselfish work from Mark Hughes. And that's 1-0, Brian McClare. The relief around Old Trafford, though, lasted for less than a minute. And this time, Brian Robson was the villain of the piece. A poor back header. Matthew Le Tissier first to react. Southampton unbeaten in 10 matches, showing no fear at all at Old Trafford. The young side seemed to be enjoying it. They fell apart a bit, though, in the second half. And in the gloom, as we waited for the floodlights to come on, good work from Hughes, and the finish again from Brian McClare. But United get the points. They're by no means the finish article at the moment.
Norwich still unbeaten at home, but it's 10 points drop now at Carrow Road. Their 5th home draw of the season. They almost did enough to win in the first half. Everton had some narrow squeaks. They also had Neville Southall, who was in brilliant form. Norwich's half-time lead came via a set piece. Andy Linnigan's excellent header. Even Neville couldn't reach that one. Well, Everton just did enough to preserve their overnight lead. Slight technical hitch here. Don't adjust your set. It's Tony Cotte's moment of glory. He's done everything but score over the past fortnight. All strikers need a slice of luck, and Cotte's luck appears to be changing.
Chelsea don't give much away at the Bridge. In fact, Manchester City, the last team to win there in the league, and that was 13 months ago. Good cross coming in from Mickey Hazard, and Kerry Dixon flicks Chelsea in front early in the second half. At that stage, the Chelsea fans thought they were going back to the top of the table. Dixon's form could well earn him a recall into the England squad. Coming up, though, one of the weekend's controversial moments. There's a little nudge there from Gale on Dixon. The linesman thought it was a foul. Play on, said the referee. And look at that from Clive Allen. Definite early contender for goal of the season. Chelsea very unhappy about it. Clive Allen made them pay. Chelsea manager Bobby Campbell furious too, but referee Ken Redfern said, I was better placed than the linesman. That's why I let it go on.
Arsenal on a high after the midweek victory over Liverpool in the Littlewoods Cup. Went in front against Derby after only 4 minutes. Alan Smith back in favour, Liverpool's executioner. His second of the week, wind assisted. Shirley definitely stranded. Now, Arsenal hadn't even conceded a goal at Highbury this season, but don't forget, Derby beat them twice in their championship year. Ted McMinn bamboozling Lee Dixon. He had a bit of luck on his side as well, didn't he? He also had Paul Goddard. Goddard's 6th goal of the season. But Schultz really did his stuff as Arsenal went in search of a winner. Unexpected snapshot coming up here from Merson, but what we've come to expect from England's number 1.
Well, Crystal Palace have recovered pretty well after conceding 9 goals here at Anfield. Brilliant volley from Ian Wright, and what a great save from Nigel Spink. Palace, in fact, were dreaming of their first away victory 5 minutes into the second half. Mark Bright showing great pace down the right-hand side. There's a bit of a fumble from Spink, and Alan Pardew makes him pay. Now, the Villa manager, Graham Taylor, says that David Platt is absolutely priceless in his side, and Platt shows why. Nice touch from the substitute Ormondroyd. That's 1-1 on the hour. Villa on a good run, though, heading for their 4th victory. Substitute Birch, and watch for Platt again. Superb skills and reactions. Villa on a run, and the match is there for the game against Everton next Sunday.
Millwall had lost the previous 3, red-faced on Monday, all right, following their Littlewoods Cup exit at Tranmere. Stunning move, this. Teddy Sheringham ending up in his backside. Cascarino failing with a broadside. Ian Dawes coming in on the blind side. His 3rd of the season. Now, with Luton 1 point and 2 goals on their travels so far, they hit back just before half-time through their Danish international Lars Elstrup. His 1st in the league, his 6th overall, the previous 5, all against Mansfield.
Both Charlton and Coventry are struggling to find their form at the moment. But Charlton can always look to the reactions of Paul Mortimer to provide them with a goal. They've never beaten Coventry since they returned to the First Division. And Coventry chasing their first win in the league for 6 weeks. Ended all square, this one. David Speedie causes the Sky Blues problems with some of his disciplinary actions on the pitch. Good reactions from him there, though. 1-1, Charlton-Coventry.
No goals for 5 games, only 2 in the league all season, both at home. Sheffield Wednesday going from bad to worse. That's the only goal. Little Terry Gibson, Wimbledon's first away win.
This one looked a surefire bet for Forest. They'd won the last 3 in the league, and Rangers had lost the last 3. Looked to be going according to form too. Gary Crosby, just 4 minutes gone. Rangers, in fact, with only 1 league victory since the opening game of the season, needing a boost, and they got it early in the second half. This is Andy Sinton, and that's a great curler beyond Steve Sutton. The Forest aren't scoring too many goals at the City Ground these days. Nigel Clough might be out of the England picture at the moment, but he's still got a lovely touch on him. Look at this one. That's Lee Chapman, and that's 2-1. Looked to be heading Forest's way until the last couple of minutes. Rangers brought on Paul Wright. He'd only been on the field for 4 minutes, but he got the point for QPR. Forest 2, Rangers 2.
Well, some great goals there, but possibly the most significant of the weekend. John Barnes is for Liverpool this afternoon, which takes them to the top of the First Division above the overnight leaders, Everton. Right, Jimmy Greaves, come on, your goal of the weekend.
John Barnes weren't bad, but I think Clive Allen's was a bit special, didn't you? I mean, he looked